Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about an automatic espresso maker from the company Gourmia. Now this was a Black Friday special, $50. And if you know much about coffee makers, you know you can't get anything with a frother and an espresso maker for that price. Typically these are hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So it leads you to wonder, is this a good product? Today I'm going to take a look at it. I used this extensively yesterday, so much so that I barely slept last night because I had a lot of caffeine. But I will say that after figuring out some issues with the coffee maker, I will be keeping it and I'll address those issues in this video. Let's check it out. As I mentioned, this was a Black Friday special. I purchased this product from Walmart for $50. Walmart shows a retail price of $119, which seems on par with like products. At the time of purchase, there were 26 reviews on the Walmart website. These were likely paid and some were obviously fake. In the last few days, some real reviews have been posted and many aren't so good. I don't doubt that there are some real quality control issues out there. I have a list of my own. Let's start with the first one, sticker residue. Albeit a minor issue, this product came with stickers all over it and they were some of the most stubborn stickers I've ever dealt with. Dish soap wasn't doing the trick, so ultimately I resorted to Goo Be Gone. My next issue is with one of the filters. The machine comes with a double and single shot filter. It took me an hour and many coffee beans to realize there was a problem with the single shot filter, not the machine itself. If you look closely, there should be a tiny hole at the bottom of the filter. It looks like it didn't get punctured all the way through during production. I have a call out to Gourmia to replace the filter, but in all reality I should be just fine with the double shot filter. I just won't feel it as high. Now Gourmia is calling this an 8-in-1 machine. That's a bit of a stretch. The machine makes 4 types of coffee drinks and it can make them in a single or double shot version. If you do decide to purchase this machine, be sure to review the manual, particularly the charts on page 10. The mug size guide will ensure you don't overfill your cup and overflow milk and coffee onto your counter. For larger mugs, you will want to remove the drip tray. The drink type chart gives a breakdown of each of the 4 drinks: espresso, cappuccino, latte, and Americano. Of the 4, cappuccino is my favorite, so let's go ahead and make one. Okay, the water reservoir is full. Okay, now I am going to grind the coffee beans. This is the OXO burr grinder, and I am using French roast coffee beans from Costco, $14 for a 2.5 pound bag. Okay, so I went with a medium grind because this is what they call a high pressure filter, and as I showed you before, my single filter isn't working, so this is the double filter. I don't need to fill it all the way. That's one big scoop there. I'm gonna press it down, not too hard, but I'm gonna clean up the edges here. Now when you seat this in, you have to line up the divot there with the divot here for it to fall in place. Now to turn on the machine, there's a button right here. And I recommend doing that early, maybe right when you wake up, because it gets this top part heating. And it's kind of cool to be able to heat your cups up before you serve your coffee in them. Okay, next you'll take your coffee grounds that are in your filter handle and you'll insert them into the machine. It goes in at about a 45-degree angle. And then you gotta move it over, and it's pretty tight, so you may want to hold the machine while you do that. Okay, before we add the milk, you do have the option just to make espresso because you don't need the milk to do that. That is the only option on the screen. Now that we've added the milk, you can see that more options have appeared on the screen. We can do our cappuccinos, lattes, or our Americano. Okay, now we're ready to go. I am going to use this clear measuring glass so that we can see the product go into the cup. I'm going to turn the milk spout over, put this underneath, and we'll select cappuccino. If I hit it once, it'll go for single. If I hit it again, it'll go for a double. Let's go ahead and try the double. Now if I leave it here, it'll do its thing. It does take, I think, about 30 to 40 seconds to get going. And for the sake of experiencing this, we'll let the clock run. But we can see it emits a little water before the froth. And what you could do is dump that if you wanted. It really doesn't change the drink too much. But yeah, I'm hoping this works so I don't have to do this again. And according to our guide here on page 10, a double cappuccino should be 10 ounces. And yeah, here's 1 cup, so yeah, we're right about there. There's only one thing left to do, and for me, that's add a little bit of sugar and test it out. Oh yeah, this is much better than the start of my day yesterday. It does take some time to get the hang of this coffee maker. I do like it. I think it will serve a purpose for me if I'm entertaining or have more people over. But I have another product that, while we're here, I'll just say I think has been really great for me. It's called the AeroPress. Now, if you're thinking about getting into coffee, I think this is the best place to start. It's a very simple device. You add your coffee grounds here, you swirl it around using this, and then you plunge it. And it can make really good espresso, and then you add your milk, which you will need a frother to make some cappuccinos. I'm not gonna get any further into this because there are plenty of videos on YouTube, but suffice to say, I really like this product, so much so that I bought the travel version to take to work. And the best thing is that it's very easy to clean up. And speaking of cleaning, I'll show you how to clean this machine here. Okay, so cleaning on this machine is actually pretty easy. You take your empty cup here, put it back under there, and select the clean button. It'll take a moment. But what it's going to do is send some hot water through that piping to clear out the milk residue so that it's ready to go for the next time. And when that's done, we do need to throw out the coffee grounds. Pull that out. You can see there's some fluid there we got to be careful with. Take it over to the trash can. And you see this little device here, we're going to flip that up to hold the filter, and we'll just dump it out. Okay, we got most of it out there. Now I can wash it in the sink. Okay, that's all there is to it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Maybe it's helped you decide if you want to buy this product. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you on the next one.